and welcome back to another episode of Why? So there is this show on Netflix called 12 Forever, and I've seen some episodes of it. It seems pretty cute, but apparently the creator of the show is a pedophile, a self-admitted pedophile. First, we find out the creator of The Simpsons got a foot rub on Jeffrey Epstein's plane by an underage child. And now this. Nothing is sacred. We can never have nice things. On Twitter, I saw this post, and it did not have a lot of attention. And as far as I know, nobody was talking about this. So I feel like I gotta. Years ago, Julia Vickerman posted this on her Tumblr. Nothing gets me more worked up than a bear affair, especially when overalls are involved. So there's a carnival set up near Griffith Park right now, and apparently it's there every year. But I sure as shit didn't notice until today. No one can stop me from going on questionably assembled rides that look like Final Destination scenes waiting to happen. Tony was hesitant to go on any rides because he values his life, or so he says. But once I had bought 10 tickets, who can really say no to a jarring bout on the Sizzler? Oh, but Tumblr, guess who was in line to go on the Sizzler with us? This beautiful, androgynous, long black-haired, emo 14-year-old boy wearing tight black pants and a black t-shirt with the name of some band that probably sucks, and his lip-injected fake red-haired mother who looked like a washed-up rock star. Fake red hair. Girl, don't throw stones in glass houses. Ugh. I apologize for that sound. Adopt me. Occasionally I get instantaneous infatuations with strangers that can only be described as overwhelming or annoying, depending on how patient you are with me. Tony was nice enough to follow this poor boy around the small carnival with me as I tried to sneak photos. Somebody call 911. I knew that my heart would be forever in turmoil unless I at least tried to talk to him. Oh God, if only his mom hadn't been there. The light of heavenly inspiration shone down on me when I realized I had 2 tickets left, which leaves 0 options as far as rides. The 2 tickets had to be disposed of, perhaps into the hands of an awkward skinny jean adolescent Hot Topic customer. I marched over to the rock star mom and her elven boy, sitting cross-legged on the grass eating a candied apple. I bent down to give her the tickets. I'm creepy, but not that creepy. Quirky! She quirky though. I'm not gonna talk to her son while she's there. We have 2 extra, blah blah blah. Where's your car so I can follow you home? Blah blah. Hilarious. She was really nice and said I was so sweet, etc. And I watched my muse push his dyed black hair behind his ear, exposing epic eyebrows. Apples still pressed to his lips say thank you, and a smile. Fuck, this was the best day ever. Why am I so creepy? Hashtag awful. Hashtag pedophile.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
So this was apparently made years ago, and I'm not one of those people who likes to go back into people's posts and history and expose them for things they said years ago. But I think there's a huge difference between saying something edgy years ago and admitting to being a pedophile. And it would be one thing if this was a nobody, but the fact that this person is a creator of a children's show on Netflix called 12 Forever makes this 100 times more creepy. A lot of people like this show, and I just want to say you don't have to stop liking this show just because one person is a fucking creep who works on it. Hundreds of people work on these shows. But the creator? 12 Forever? This is just a fantasy of hers. Julia was around my age when she wrote this. I've been to VidCon meetups. I have been around 14-year-olds. Y'all are babies. The fact that she works on a kids show and potentially will be around children, this is messed up. I don't even know what to say. Just the fact that there was so much detail in her little story. The tight pants, the epic eyebrows, the candy apple pushed against his lips, stalking him around the carnival, taking pictures of an underage child. Ma'am, cease. Did Netflix not do any background check at all. I was about to say nothing's gonna happen to her because she's a woman, but then I remembered Dan Schneider exists. You guys want a video about Dan Schneider? Dan Get in the Van Schneider?
I'm telling you just how I feel, so wake up the members of my nation.
Apparently that blog post isn't even the only time she's been a creep about young boys. Went to early screening of Scott Pilgrim last night. The place was filthy with young, skinny, nerdy boys. I put my wig on a 14-year-old boy and carried him around the dance floor for most of last night. It was a beautiful wedding. Stuck in traffic, blasting heart. Little boy leans out o' van window and yells, "Call me," blowing me a kiss. Give me your digits. But there is good news. Apparently she's been fired from the show for inappropriate behavior staff members. So I have to go back to working on the other video I was making. If you guys enjoy this channel, consider donating to my Patreon. This video isn't Patreon funded, but it really helps me and it helps the channel. It also gets you access to my Discord server. So yeah, I promise my next video is not going to be about creepy pedos. Hopefully. Bye.